Hello, hello. How is everybody doing tonight? Well, yeah, I pulled up the soundtrack. Tonight we're working on more with Mario Dungeon Kart. And mostly going to be tokens. These guys down here. So these tonight are my primary focus. Now, on a base level, making just simple 2D tokens like this wouldn't involve an entire stream. But I'm not going to just make 3D or little 2D tokens like this. We're going to be doing something else that's a bit special, and we're going to get my garbage out of the shot. There we go. Pardon the granola bar wrapper. So some of these, yeah, are going to just be simple 2D. Like, this is the first player token. I've actually already done this one. Let me pull up. Yeah, I've already done this one. Made a Liquido graphic here. I haven't done the 3D for it, though. So let's see how Tabletop actually converts this, because normally the self-created custom-shaped tokens I don't like. But maybe this one will be okay. Knowing me, I'm probably going to end up pulling this into Blender and making its own little 3D token. Knowing me. But if you've been watching my Blue Sky throughout the week, you'll notice these guys. These are my custom deluxe racers. Really, Lila? You wait till I start my stream? You need something? I might have to take a moment to take the dog out. We'll see if she'll behave. We'll see if she'll behave. Oh. That's what she thought to that. Okay, well, if you will excuse me, I'm going to take the dog out. Okay. Now that that's taken care of, back to the intro. So these are my deluxe characters. Now, most of these were modified from an existing model from the Tabletop Workshop. But these are different. Instead of those being a singular model, these you can actually change the tint, and it will only change the color of the car, not the character. So this allows for changing it to your player color. So if I'm in the white seat, boom, white Donkey Kong car. Or you can just change it to personal preference, like, hey, I liked him in the yellow, let's go. You could change it to really whatever you like. Player color, favorite color. You could even change it to match the optional team rules in the game, because you can have a red team and you can have a blue team, and then you can use the team rules. Wait, his was green. Yeah. But yeah. So we got Shy Guy, Daisy, Rosalina, Toad, Donkey Kong, Yoshi, Luigi, Mario, Peach, Bowser, Koopa Troopa, Waluigi, Wario, and Kamek. Now, I might end up updating Yoshi and Daisy, because they ended up being blockier out of all of them. Kamek actually ended up being a lot smoother than all of them. I don't know how that worked out. Well, no, I guess he's got the same level of smoothness. But yeah, these are going to be featured in the full release of the mod. And while I'm working on stuff, they're also going to be put over here. I'll go over there. Now they're out of the way. But yeah, I thought this was neat because these first 8 right here represent the original Mario Kart roster. And then, of course, you gotta have the Wario brothers. You gotta have Daisy. Rosalina's a must nowadays. And I just picked Kamek and Shy Guy as 2 outliers. Shy Guy is my personal favorite in Mario Kart, so I just think this is a good roster. Everyone is represented in these racer cards, which are direct analogs of the boss monster cards from the original game. So yeah, everything looks good. These guys took like 3 days for me to all put together, so it was a while. It was a while. But back to the tokens. So yeah, the first player token, that's what we were gonna do. Custom token. Yeah, this is it. First player. See how that ends up looking. Oh, okay, I don't hate that. I don't hate that. The bevel that I gave around the edge of the image actually contributes to the thickness pretty well. I do hate the thickness though. Okay. Okay, yeah, okay. You know what? Let's just save myself some time and some trouble. Call that our first player token. Yeah, I thought that worked pretty well as the analog to the first player token, since that's just a checkered flag being waved. This gives it some more Mario Kart appeal. Now we'll probably adjust the size. Is that thickness going to stay the same if I adjust the scale? Oh. That practically looks like a meeple now. And that's why I like making my own models. You know what? Okay. That size there doesn't look bad. We're going to keep it. I'm going to call it done. We're going to wash my hands of it, be done. Just don't create more work than you need to for yourself. Okay. So, the next big token here, obviously, is the Freeze Spell token, which is just a darkened ice cube on one side and a lighter ice cube that says no speed increase on the other. This is basically just to indicate whether or not every other racer has been hit with the Freeze Spell, which in our Mario Kart analog is the Lightning Bolt. So, that makes the most sense to me to start there. The Lightning Bolt. This looks like a pretty good token already. This has a bit of a cardboard border around it of a blue tone. Doesn't quite look like a tone that would match it necessarily, but it's like not out of place. Let's just give this a stroke. Not that big. Let's... No, that's bigger. I hit the wrong button. Okay, 30 looks good. 30 looks good. Let's pick maybe darker tones and the hue shifted a bit towards the orange. Too much. Man. That's way too similar. Hold on. Idea. Let's do an inner glow. White. Okay, and then pretty big size. If we don't give it a big size, we increase the choke. Opacity a bit. No, that's not what I want. I want this is hard to come up with. Okay, well maybe inner glow is not the right option here. Let's go back to the stroke. Why don't I desaturate this? That's better. There we go. There we go. Okay. I like that. We're keeping it. Okay. So now we're going to rasterize the layer style. Do this. We'll add a bevel and emboss. Soften that just a bit. Just a bit. I think that looks pretty good. Okay. Yeah, it looks like a cardboard punched token, I would say. Let's see. There's filling the edges. The part that was actually like rounded in the cut is the side with the text on it. You know how when you have cardboard tokens in a punch board, like one one side's kind of rounded and the other one's a bit more rigid. That's what I'm trying to go for here in terms of visual effect. So we'll go with this. We'll just add some text. So let's see. I don't want this to be... Well, hold on. Yeah, let's go for the thicker. No. All caps. No. Speed. Increase. No, needs to pop. Okay. This is a stroke. Black stroke. We're going to significantly reduce that. Oh, that looks perfect. Nice and smooth. Your light drop shadow. Nothing huge. That looks good to me. Okay, and now flip horizontal, turn that off. Now we add an adjustment layer. A little bit of the saturation. Not a whole lot. Okay, so I just realized I didn't actually save the first version here, but that's fine because we're gonna save this. I'll keep it in this folder for now because it's technically not a complete texture yet. Lightning token. Go. This won't matter, trust me. I saved that as a PNG. Good. This in particular, yeah, I'm gonna have to make a. Yeah, I'm gonna have to make a model for this one because I don't think I can do custom shaped tiles. Top, bottom, thick. Yeah. Yep. We're gonna have to blenderize this one. Token dough. Not just for fun. Trying to find. Yeah, sword. You didn't see the Getty Images part. We're here. Won't need all of it. Actually, what? Thinking about it. That's perfect. Oh, and I don't even need to, honestly, I didn't even need to do a JPEG yet. Okay. That'd be it. All the reveal, but let's do that. Perfect. Token lightning. Done deal. Okay, so now we need to go in Blender. Not sure I'm happy with it. I guess it's not terrible. Okay, well, the item box is something that I do want to try and do something with, so let me just work on this for a minute. This is the ADD brain. Okay, so with this... I thought they all might be connected. Okay. No. Seam really doesn't look terrible. Yeah, just be happy with that. This is actually kind of spoiling what I had planned for some of the other tokens tonight. Because in the board game, you pick up one of these magical tome tokens, and you get a spell, and in my Mario Kart version, they're the items that you use, not spells. So it made sense to turn the tome token into an item box. If I'm just making an item box token, whoop-de-flip and do, Basil. But we have an actual item box. Let's give this a bit of a rotate. That looks pretty interesting. The biggest issue is that is not going to float unless I give it a collider. Okay. Okay. I never think to use colliders in some of the simplest ways. I always end up using them in more complicated things, and some of the more simple stuff would just, I mean, it would just make my life so much easier. Okay, so if I do... Yeah, if I do something like that, box will float, you can grab it fairly easily. Let's delete that. Weird. Models, assets. Item box. box. Collider. That just saves me from going through a menu to find the custom model. Let's see. Item box for the model. Where did I put? Seriously, where did I put that model? Or the texture? There you are. With the JPEG. First off, let's put you where I need you. Slider. Gotta fix some normals. Yeah, we're gonna fix some normals, but that does exactly what I wanted it to do with the whole floating thing. So... And I'm fine with it not looking exactly like the Mario item box. Oh, that's so funny though. Even if it's not right, seeing it like this, actually I kind of like how it came out, so maybe it'll look good when I fix the normals. Should look, honestly, like a floating die. Let's see, let's save this. Load the cup. Load back to this. Yeah! Something I wonder... And make it transparent. Okay, let's... 255 is the highest. Let's try 200. Vibrant, but still slightly transparent. Oh my gosh, that's perfect. Okay. That is absolutely perfect. Okay, so that will come into play here in a little bit. Once we work on some of these other tokens. So let's get the item box token made. Mario Kart here. Okay, there's that, and token officially has like a black border around it, so... It's kind of thick, so let's maybe bring that up to 50. Big. Token doesn't need to be huge. And now the stroke's a bit too big. There we go, that looks a little better. Okay, so for anything that's just going to be a flat token, this is not going to be a flat token. I'll make a tokens folder for everything. This is not going to be a flat token. This one does need to be a PNG. I'm also going to make a 3D model for this one. Okay, done deal for that. Unless we want to pull in our... Okay, that's kind of funny. Doesn't need to be consistent or big. Okay, if I'm making a model, I don't need to do PNG. Come on. Excuse me. Did not get to my mute button in time for that sneeze. Okay. Yep, we'll do that. Okay, so that's these two. The rest of the tokens that I need to make are round. So let's do some Blender. I usually start with is background image. We'll do the easy one first. Create a plane. Yeah. Yeah, that's what we'll do, because I'm about to deconstruct here. Vertice for this, out there. Screwed around. Roughly the right shape. Whoa, wrong button. There we go. Okay, so now build this shape. Scale it up. And we'll bevel the corners. I think that looks good. Pull that down just a little bit. Oh. Scales are relevant at this point. Yeah, it looks a little funny. Unwrap. Okay. That looks pretty good to me. Still extruding right now. Scale it down to about what I like. About a 2x2 grid on this standard grid here is about where I like to keep most of my models at for tabletop use, because then they imported a relatively usable size where you can scale them down and up as needed. So now let's extrude you. Z. There we go. Okay, now this face. Scale X -1. Boom. Alright. Select all and deselect these faces. Hold on. Theme there. Really doesn't matter where it is, but there we go. Something weird happened there. Let's unwrap that. Now we got rectangles. Rotate it 90 degrees. Put on our cardboard texture. Not look as good as I had hoped it would. Yeah, it doesn't look bad. Maybe if I darken it. Yeah, if I darken it, because... yeah, because it's not as bright there. Let's take a look at this here. Color overlay, just pick a black. '40 actually looks pretty good. I save that as a PNG anyway. Oh. Yeah, I did. I don't know what I'm doing. Okay, that's a little better. Yeah, that's a little better. Okay. That I can work with. So Just to make sure. Flat. Rating. Box. Derek's fine. Oh my gosh, I forgot the most important steps. Wow, I'm an idiot. Okay. Normal's consistent. Late faces. I'm sorry, I have got to say. That's impressive. PNGs are the same size. I just know that JPEG is a little easier to compress. Okay. I gotta get rid of these MTL files. Tabletop doesn't use them. They are nothing but clutter. Okay. Just looking at these files now. My ADD is off the charts right now. I've started like what, 3 different things in this stream alone, and I'm looking at something else now. Okay. Back in Tabletop. Yep. With the mod. Go. Okay, yeah. Cardboard texture actually looks really good. Not bad. These are going to be like on the board kind of thing. That's, well, technically so is this. Okay. Size-wise for a hex, that looks fine. And my mute button didn't work. Ugh, did on the second one there. Oh my goodness. Should be casting a shadow. Well, anyway. Here we go. Place these tokens all across the board and then pop 3D element. That's what I'm hoping to accomplish with the tokens tonight. Some of these we don't need to do that. These grass tokens. I'd like to do it with the warp pipe tokens, just because I think that'd be fun. But where I really think we need to do it is with these round tokens. Okay, tokens are the custom cut things. I need tile. Oh, orange banana. It's smaller than that. Okay. I mean, I'm not crazy. I'm going to use the resources that Tabletop gives me when I'm... That's the thinnest. Yeah. It's not the cardboard texture, but you know. Actually, it looks pretty good in terms of similar thickness. Okay, so banana's done. This is where some of this speeds up. Okay. That didn't actually change anything. Okay, so that means the zombie and the bomb tokens are done. Now we're gonna do the hero, which in this version is going to be a Goomba. Helps if I change the name. Yeah. Just making sure I spelled it right. I always forget sometimes where that hyphen is. Okay. Goomba. That's done. Seems like some of these I actually haven't made yet. Oh, nope. Like I made a thwomp. Need the thwomp. Okay. And that would be the Crushinator. Okay. So here's where I'm a little bit stuck. Okay, the comfort obviously is a piranha plant. I just need a picture of a piranha plant. I don't have a picture of a piranha plant. Okay. See what the icon from the official game looks like. These are just standard tokens. You, and you. I'll go there because you're not being used for a custom model. Those can go away. Everything else in here is being used for a custom model. Okay. Before I break everything, let's repoint these before I try to reload anything. Okay. Hey there, John. Good to hear that you're beating your good old dad in a video game. Let me be clear about that. No actual beating. Anyway, good to see you. Okay, so I've got what tokens to make. Okay, so grab that color, fill the layer. Okay, now we need a piranha plant. That looks good. A bit of drop shadow, give it a little pop. Piranha plant token. Done. Okay. Oil and lava. Oil and lava. I did find a 3D item for the oil slick that I could use. Let's see. Trying to see if there's anything I could possibly use. Well, that doesn't really help me any. This part's hard, trying to come up with parallels. That look good. Could use this. How that looks, actually. So let me that down. Okay. Do that, because that's going to make a difference. Might be easiest if I just do that. Cleanest, but actually it looks pretty good. Okay, well there's my oil slick. Let's delete the layer mask, and I do like these splotches. Maybe we'll use this one for lava. Worked out pretty well. Now we're gonna make some magic happen. First, we're going to that. Gradient overlay. Yeah, actually, not too bad. Kind of radial or yeah, radial looked good. Radial looked good. Okay. Yes. There we go. There we go. Looks better squished. Okay. Well. Can't add to it a bit. Okay. It's fine. Got it. What I'm gonna do. Well, I thought that would look better. That's the oil slick. Maybe that one would be better overall. Stop showing me this. Just let me transform. Yeah, okay. I kind of like that better. That looks a bit more lava slickish. And I guess that gets the point across. Does look a little empty though, so maybe it is a round token. It's like an angle things to be a bit more. Oh, here we go. Yeah, I gotta think outside the box. Literally in this case. Oh, you know what I forgot? The drop shadow. The oil slick. Oh, that up. Okay, you know what? For a lava puddle, I think that will work. I actually really like how that came out. Looks good. Okay, now the oil slick. Oil slick we can fix here. Okay. There's our oil slick. Let's fill this space back. Actually, I use the space filling trick I used on the last token. There we go. And add that drop shadow I forgot to add. There we go. Okay, so that takes care of the oil slick. Okay. For the boost token, that's an easy fix. Okay. Make sure that the boost actually is at a multiple of 15-degree angle. I think unlike the original here, I am going to give that just a little bit. I said a little bit. Broke. There we go. Actually, the drop shadow does the thing perfectly. Okay, never mind. Here's our boost token. Only thing left here. Gravestone, which been debating on what to do with this one. Because we've got warp pipes as something to run into. And while gravestones make sense in the world of Dungeon Kart, not sure where they make sense in the world of Mario Kart. I mean, my first thought was the expended question block with the solid block, which made me think I could just use the brick block, but technically the brick blocks are breakable and these aren't supposed to be. Honestly, don't know if I can even find a... Never mind, I found a graphic for it. Empty block. From our 3D World empty block is the graphic I just found. Well, that's probably what we're going to end up using then. Where did... Okay. There we go, come on. I wanted to get my effects. Okay. Now let's pull these various tokens into Tabletop Simulator. Okay, now this I need to check. Okay. Okay. So the boost token adequately points properly to all possible hex directions. That's perfect. Exactly what I needed. Block. I just realized I made a mistake with the empty block. Okay. This. Okay. Don't worry, there is a method to the madness. I got that almost spot on. Look at that. Okay, so that is where the token ends up. Okay. Okay. Because the empty block is meant to be treated as an obstacle, and they represent obstacles by solid black lines. Just make sure it is good there. Edges. Fun. There. You're not going to load it proper. Yep. Gotta reload the mod. Do temporary storage. Oh, perfect. Look at that. Perfect. Okay. The Goomba. Lava puddle. Don't like that. Okay, well. Fix this. Doesn't look half bad anymore. I know this is going to do pretty much the same thing. Fix the lava puddle here with a reload in a second. Oil slick looks good. Okay. That is all the game's round tokens. But for all intents and purposes, the tokens in the game are done. I'll have to do counts for them later. I never did get the lightning token. We started the stream with the lightning token. What is wrong with me? Okay, well, let me just save the mod real quick so I can reload it and make sure the fixed. Yeah, that looks a little better. Frankly, I can deal with that. I can deal with that. That looks okay. Okay. Now let's... I'm going to leave that alone, because otherwise I'm just going to end up causing myself a problem. Okay. Tangent after tangent after tangent. Oh my gosh, what the heck is that? Do that. There. Okay. Yeah, we're gonna come to third. Okay. This is gonna be easy enough. Plane. Background. Edge. Find it about there to work with. Ooh. silly as this is, bevel these on her. Corner bases, like perfectly fine. Yep. Now that. I think that just looks fine. Make sure everything here is at 0. Be a little bit bigger because it's going to be a bit bigger token. I think that looks good. Okay. Yeah. Thick. Seam. Seam. What is this? Oh, it's the Excite Bike, right? Okay. What music even is this? Okay, now, considering that... Well... Regardless, let's fix the normals and the triangles. Cardboard. Fine. Yep, looks fairly consistent and good, so yeah. Now when somebody plays the lightning item, boom. Turn that on and everybody remembers no speed increase this turn, except for the person who cast it. Or used it, say. That's kind of catching the... Yeah, it's kind of catching the bounding box a little. It's fine. Those are special use stuff. Those are fine. Okay. So now that covers all the tokens, the entirety of the game. See if I have a quantity count in here. Nope. Nope, an actual quantity breakdown in the instruction book would be too easy. I'll have to go through and manually count later. I'll take care of that off stream, so let's just save what we've done so far. Okay, so now, let's see what we can make fun and 3D. Yeah, we'll be able to have some fun with this. Okay. Worked. No, it's not an OBJ. What we're converting to. Ooh, banana. No. Texture. Reload your texture. Ooh, banana. Okay, so now fill. Now down to about 2 by 2 size. Looks like a banana to me. Okay, so I'll just need to copy this. I won't need to do much of anything. Well, hold on. Yeah, those are triangles. Okay. Keep all my stuff together. That when I do make this live online, it's easy to manage. So, custom model. these as figurines. Also treat this as cardboard. Better? Use this sizing hex. There we go. Alright, now this banana with an actual banana. This is the stuff that's always the most fun for me. Adding these little touches that you can't do in a physical game without a 3D printer. And a lot of time. Bomb is also GAP. Does have a skeleton. Perfect. What? Oh. That looks good. Yeah. Hold on. Yeah, let's see. I think I could do better even. I don't know how to make things always on top anymore. That done it? And let's go back again. Or forward, I mean. Yeah, yeah. There we go. I think we got it. Okay. He's got just a singular in as well. That's nice and easy. Okay. Something that does kind of bug me. How the eyes just kind of float a little. That's minimal. I like it. Down. Try to be above 0 on the Z plane, because I've had issues where if you're not above the 0, the item will spawn in below where you expect it to and cause collision problems. Sorts itself out eventually, but I mean, that's just why go through the hassle. Oh my goodness. He's perfect and I love him. Should name these things correctly. Freaking love that. Alright, well, I think we got one more that we got time for. Do the Goomba. Preparation. We may not have zipped it. Okay. Take a look at the files for that here. Yep. Oh, this particular one I'm gonna have to reskin. I mean, I've done that, but I don't like doing it. It's just annoying. Okay. Okay. Let's... Yeah, the biggest problem I'm going to have here is... Oh, yeah. I'm gonna have to combine all these textures together, remap them. I want to see how they're mapped before I can bother doing that. Let's hide this stuff up. Done. Oh god, that's horrifying. Hold on. On the bright side, all these shapes should be fairly easy to work with. Select the polygons before opening the image. Come on. All right. I've given myself quite the undertaking. Okay. Do Photoshop. Okay, I'm gonna make my life a little bit easier. Not put similarly colored things next to each other. Trust me. Significantly. There are so many ways to save space on this. Okay. It's not pretty, but it'll do. What the heck is wrong with my caps lock? I'm not used to this keyboard yet. Just got it not too long ago. There's that. Okay. Piece by piece, we just need to go through. Correctly map this. That looks good to me. Here's the head. Done. Yes, I'm gonna be this ridiculous. Yeah. Doing some math on how bigger these are. Scale X 1. I is white. Quick. Yeah, okay, perfect. Scale 0.2. Y scale 0.6. Yeah. 0.6. Okay. Let's see. Be all googly at. Yeah, I think that looks all right. You know what? I'll take it. Okay, so we've done that. The rest of this is fairly simple stuff. Get all this remapped. This is the mouth, so that'd be that there. One-tenth. So it's 1/6 height. Oh, it's late. Okay. I'm getting something wrong. Scale. I mean, that looks fine to me. I don't really see that much. Maybe tedious, but it'll look good once it's done. Let's just do this one manually. Much faster. Worked just fine. Okay. Almost done remapping them. No. Body. The end result's gonna be worth it. I promise. Might have that backwards. That looks right. Okay. Okay. So... wow. Okay, did I actually get that, like, I don't know, perfect? Okay. Take it. Last texture to replace. This one will be the easiest of them all. Okay. Now that our Goomba is properly reskinned, that looks like a good size for him. Keep bumping my caps lock. Okay. As a custom model. Green. Oh, and he's shiny. Looks good. Shiny, let's fix it. Alright. Size you to be about a good size for a hex. That looks good to me. Yeah. I mean, I want the hazards to be kind of big and have kind of a chunky feel to them. Yeah. Excellent. So, I think that's all I'm going to have the time and energy for tonight. Name on this guy here. Okay. Goomba, the Bomb, the Banana Peel, Random Box. So ultimately, I'm going to do 3D things for the Thwomp, Piranha Plant, the Empty Block, and I might do something for the Lava Puddle and Oil Slick. Not 100% certain yet. I'm going to leave the boost alone, because frankly, I don't think I need to make some kind of 3D thing pop out for the boost, because it's just supposed to show you which direction you go when you get there. I think that tile is perfectly fine. Or token, excuse me. The Warp Pipe tiles, I'm going to add this little swap into a 3D effect. Work on that over the next few days, maybe. If I don't do anything with this tomorrow, maybe I'll do some more streaming of this mod work tomorrow. I don't see why not. It's pretty much all I'm wanting to do right now. So, yeah, I'll be back Saturday at 9 p.m. Eastern, and we'll pick up where we left off. So we'll do 3D swap outs for these tokens here. We'll do a token count and actually get the proper quantity in place. Back over there. Now, and once all the tokens are done, guess I'm going to start pursuing recreating the dashboard, and I've been driving myself nuts with the idea of the dashboard. So with that, I've pretty much decided how I'm going to do it in terms of functionality. I have a script in my Wandering Galaxy personal use mod that allows me to rotate a dial within a specific range and a specific amount. That essentially is what these dashboards are. So we've got basically a semicircle with a little bit of flare, but then we've got this shifter in the middle that will rotate from a certain range in certain increments. So my code will work just fine for that. It'll be double-sided to have, like, this is the color of your car, and a quick icon view of what it will do. And numbers back here for other people to see if I was able to pull off what the game does. It has little feet for these, so you can actually hold it up at, like, an angle. So it's a bit more like an actual dashboard. The problem there is that the rotational math in Tabletop Simulator gets ugly. So my solution, functionally speaking, is going to be recreating the dashboards, because they're all unique. Recreating the dashboards, then creating a singular shifter that will snap onto whichever dashboard you choose. Then when you lock the two in place, you'll be able to use the code that I put on it to shift. So, long story short is, you'll be able to look at this side to pick your cart, then you'll go to this side, place a shifter on it, lock the two in place, and then the rotational code will work. That's how I'm going to have to do it. It'll all make sense once I get that far. The biggest first step is going to be recreating this in Photoshop. So, there's that. We will cross that bridge when we get there. But right now, we're going to keep working on tokens. Once the dashboard is done, then it's the race tiles, and that's the meat of the game right there. That is going to end up being an interesting process, because I'm trying to base those graphics off of Mario Kart Advance. What was that one? Grand Prix, or whichever one was on Game Boy Advance. I'm trying to use those, like, textures for the tile maps. It's going to be interesting. It's going to be very, very interesting. Probably fairly involved, but we'll get there. We'll get there. Frankly, I think this is shaping up really nicely, because all the extra components are looking fantastic. So just a quick rundown of what we've got so far. We've got grass tokens for one of the minion cards. I think it's the equivalent to the druid. We've got smoke screen tokens of Lakidu's Cloud with the appropriate Well, now I'm really confused. What just happened there? Well, really? If you pick up... I don't know. I don't know what happened, but these are fine. There's these pipe tokens that act as obstacles. There's the item box token that can be swapped out for an actual item box once it's on the board. That will look a lot better once we have the boards. We've got the first, second, and third place item box content cards. Really, since these are done, these can be shuffled. All great. We've got the minions, which frankly, these can be shuffled now too. We've got Aku for the smokescreen clouds. Ludwig, he's the one who uses the pipes. He's my boy. Ludwig's always been my favorite Koopaling. Roy, Lemmy, Bowser Jr. uses the Goombas. Lemmy uses these, so yeah. Wendy O. Oh yeah, I forgot I had Dry Bones in there. But yeah, got some good stuff going on there. We've got the racers. Everybody is an equivalent of a boss from Dungeon Kart, excuse me. Who are all characters from Boss Monsters. But yeah, that grew up made sense. Yeah, everybody's got an analog to a Dungeon Kart racer. We've got the boost die and the swamp die. Got our first player token and our whether or not the lightning bolt has been used token. We've got ground tokens for all the various hazards and 3D replacements for 3 of them thus far. Then we have the deluxe figures, the entire roster of characters I've put together, and they can all be individually hinted in Kart and Kart alone. So this probably going to be my favorite part of it right here. I mean, this plus the 3D token elements, it's really going to make the game pop. Oh, I still need to do the first, second, third, like the standings things. That's something else I'll put together soon. And of course the character tokens, where you move their face on the first, second, and third and such standings. Okay, there's a little bit more to do than I thought. We also need to get some actual coins in here. So that's something that we'll need to put in. It's getting closer. Every little step is a step closer. So I'm happy with this. Throughout my week, if I don't stream, I will continue working on doing the 3D stuff for these tokens and moving on to the dashboard photoshoppery. I'll try to keep a lot of that off stream just because that's not as interesting, I feel. Me just trying to figure out how to recreate certain things, and then eventually it just becomes tedium as I recreate them over and over and over again for each one. So we'll see. We'll see. Need to double check these fronts and see if they're different between the carts. I know the backs, with all the carts being different names and colors, that's going to be the part that gets swapped out the most. Honestly, that shouldn't be too bad. I think I can find the resources to make that work. So, anyway, I've rambled on long enough. Let me save this so that we don't lose what we've done tonight. I don't know why I decided to undertake this, but it's been fun. It's been crazy, but it's been fun. So, I guess without further ado, though, I've been Marcus Raven. You can find me on Blue Sky and here on YouTube. And you can also visit my website at nevermorestudiostts.com to see my other tabletop mods. Not everything that I've done is on the portfolio on the website yet, but if you scroll down to the footer and click the little dice, that'll take you to the Steam page of all my stuff. So I'll get that updated as soon as I can. It's just that's one more project, you know? But anyway, that's enough for me. I hope you all decide to come back and see me work on this some more. It's been fun. Thank you for playing, and I'll see you next game. Bye-bye.